After on the back and on the place with you can place your gadgets in peace. On this channel, we do product reviews and also some tutorials, guys. So, talk about it for a little bit. Give YouTube an opportunity to send out the notifications and give people the opportunity to come in. Just want to tell you what's going on today and talk a little bit about cryptocurrency and what my strategies are and maybe some research you should be doing. Also, guys, I'm going to be dropping a video probably around 1 or 2 Central Time today. Going to basically tell you guys about a new service, Clutch TV. If you look in the description of the video, you're going to see Clutch TV website, guys. Look, we do not endorse any IPTV service. This is a paid spot, but Clutch TV offers a lot of entertainment. Basically, you're getting VOD, okay? You're getting TV series, 20 plus dollars a month. We give you 5 connections, guys. Just think about that, Think about $25, $24. You're getting 5 connections, okay? Unbelievable IPTV service. All these services are responsible for their own licenses, but look in the description of the video. You're going to see the app and the website later on today whenever I drop the video of Clutch TV. I've been impressed with it since I've been trying it out. Been messing with it all day, yesterday off and on. So it's a pretty good service, guys. So 1 o'clock, 1 p.m. Central Time, going to drop that review and talk a little bit more about Shib. Show you guys now. One of the things about me is that I'm on 2 exchanges. Professionals, they're on more more exchanges and stuff like that. I'm on Coinbase. I'm on crypto.com. Those are the 2 exchanges I use now. Coinbase, I've been having that for a while, for a long, long time, right? I told you guys the story yesterday that I had Bitcoin back in the days. I didn't really understand the product. Only reason why I got the product was I had to do a transaction. This was when IPTV Stalker was around, all right? I had to do a transaction to buy IPTV service with Bitcoin. And so I brought the coins, I brought the Bitcoins. And after I did the transaction, I had some coins left over. I just went ahead and cashed out because I didn't think Bitcoin was worth anything back then. So that's why I'm on that market. That's why I'm on that market exchange. So I've been having that one. Okay. Now here's the thing. Here's the thing. Some exchanges have certain altcoins, alternative coins. Certain exchanges have certain coins that you can get, and another exchange might not have that coin. So if you're thinking about investing into cryptocurrency, try using different exchanges, and try getting different wallets and stuff like that, man. It'll make your life a little bit easier if you really trying to invest, right? So, okay, so let's talk about what's going on right now. Well, let's start off with yesterday, guys. As you come in, please give me a thumbs up. As you come in, please give me a thumbs up. That way, YouTube can send out the notification. Also, before you leave, before we leave here today, make sure you check out the website Clutch TV in the description of this video. Clutch TV, IPTV service. Now, yesterday, Shiba Inu basically broke the internet. Okay, the amount of trading, the volume of trading was so high that the major exchanges went down. Coinbase went down, Crypto.com went down, um, a couple other exchanges went down because the volume of trading was so high. Shiba Inu basically broke the internet. Now, to give you an example, 2 weeks ago, the market cap was what, around 4 billion, something like that, 3 billion. But then the past 2 weeks or whatever, what the market cap is now, what, 30, 40 billion dollars. So that's a huge amount of volume. Yesterday, Shiba Inu overtook Dogecoin. All right, it overtook Dogecoin in the rankings. So what people are asking is, should I buy now? People asking, should I buy now? And I've been like on Facebook and Instagram, and some of my friends, even family, they're like, well, baby, I missed out on it. And this is what I tell people, man. We are in a bull market, all right? Meaning that people are buying. A bear market is coming, meaning that people are going to pull back, right? People are going to pull back. They're going to take their money. They're going to take their profits, and they're going to go elsewhere. Okay. What I tell people, the best time to invest, and I'm not a financial advisor. This is just the strategies that I use. The best time to invest is today. I'm gonna say it again. The best time to invest is today. So if somebody's saying, well, maybe I missed that boat on Shiba Inu. All right, check this out. I had Bitcoin and I basically give it away because I didn't understand the principle of what it could have been. I just cashed it in, pennies on the dollar. I didn't understand the principle of what it could have been. If I would have invested and kept it, all right, then I would have been in a better place. Since the time I first brought Bitcoin to today, Bitcoin have had its ups and downs. But those who stuck with it, man, they made out like a fat cat. Now here's the example I use, guys. Here's the example I use, all right? Example is sitting in the bank, okay, and if you're saving $50 a month, $100 a month, $200 a month, how much interest you getting off of that? All right, think about that. How much interest you getting off of that? 1%, 2%, maybe 3%. All right. So if you were to take that $50 or $100 and put it into, let's say, Shiba Inu, I guarantee you'll be making more than 3% on your money, even if you get in today. Now, the goal is, guys, to buy low. So there's always dips in the market. Like if you go and you look at the trend, okay, they had a couple of times yesterday to where even though they broke all kinds of records, they had times yesterday to where it pulled back. It pulled back. And whenever you see those dips, then I recommend you buy, man. It's I it frustrates me whenever people say stuff like, I missed it. It's too late. Man, it's never too late, man. The best time to buy is now. All right. The best time to buy is now. Don't miss the boat. Look, in it for the long term. I've been having like conversation off and on with people, debates. Good morning, good morning. Conversation with people, and one of the things I've been telling people is that if you're looking to make money, your mindset has to be different. Like I always say, like our early morning lives, right? We get a handful of people, but if I do a live video talking about an IPTV service shutdown or YouTube changing this or doing that, I get like 1,000 people on the live, right? So that just confirmed my mentality is that people who are successful have a different mindset than other people. The majority of society just want to be entertained. I'm gonna say that again. The majority of society just wants to be entertained. For example, YouTube sending out their notifications on its live. Please give me a thumbs up. As people peeking in, some people peek in this live, they hear me talking about cryptocurrency. All right, that's taking a bathroom. All right, I'm not interested in that. I thought he was talking about something about IPTV or something about streaming or a new app to watch movies or TV shows, right? And they check out. And that's no knock to them. It's just that people who are successful or looking to be successful just have a different mindset. All right, it's just the basic truth, they have a different mindset. So what I've been telling people is this right here is that look here, if you're looking to get rich overnight, then you might not want to be an investor. Me personally, if you've been following the lives for the past month or so, me personally, I showed you guys how to research a coin, right? An altcoin or any coin. I showed you guys how to go to their website, how to find a white paper. In the case of Shib Inu, they call it a wolf paper. How to read on about the project, look at their philosophy, right, and look at their long-term goal. And if you do your research and if you support their philosophy on the world, then when you invest, be prepared to hold at least 5 years. That's I'm talking about investors. Now, in those 5 years, since you have a strategy to where you take profit, move things around, yes, absolutely. But if you're going to invest, man, at least have the mentality and the discipline to hold for 5 years. That don't mean you can't take profit here and there, but also have a strategy what you're going to do with your profit. People who make money, mindset is just different, man. Like 5 years is nothing to the financial world. Now, here's the difference between an investor and a trader. If you're looking to trade and to make a couple of $100 here, a couple of $1,000 there, then your strategy is going to be totally different. Your strategy is going to be every day seeking coins are stocks, right? That have a huge upswing. That your job is to find little known gems, or what they call day trading, predicting the market, right? Betting that hey, the market is going to go up or the market is going to go down hour by hour. Okay, then that's day trading, making you $50 here, $100 there. That's trading. All right, it's two different mindsets. Investing is finding a project, looking at their long-term goal, all right, and investing. So when people saying, well, don't invest in Shiba now, Shiba Inu now, because it's too late. You missed that boat. You have not missed the boat. You have not missed the boat. People don't understand how this works. Okay, I had this discussion with some family members one night when we were bowling, and they basically were saying that cryptocurrency is a Ponzi scheme. And I seen somebody else posted on my Facebook that Shiba Inu is a Ponzi scheme, okay, or a scam. And to me, that's eye opening because that lets me know that the average person have no idea how finance work, have no idea how the economy work. Okay, let me tell you something. What give a dollar value? What give a dollar value? Guys, give me a thumbs up as you come in. What give a dollar value? As a society, we agree, right? Or we've been conditioned to agree that $1 is worth $1. We give that dollar, we as society give that dollar value. Without agreement, that dollar is not worth a dollar. So basically, that dollar, guys, it's how it works when people talk about crypto is a scam or whatever. Nah, it's it's conditioned. Yeah, we've been conditioned. It that dollar is backed by what? What's the dollar's backed by bonds? It's backed by gold. Oh man, yeah, if it hit 150, wow, $1.50. It's backed by that dollar's backed by what? Gold, bonds, stocks. What is the I mean, if you really think about it, cryptocurrency is not a scam. It's not a Ponzi scheme. The community agreed that hey, this coin, right, has value. The community agreed that this coin has value. It's the same principle with the dollar. It's the same principle with gold. As a community, as a society, we agree what has value. So it's not a scheme, guys. It's not a Ponzi scheme, right? It's not a scam. Okay, it's the same basic fundamentals, economic fundamentals that Uh, we agree as a society that something. I mean, that is the basic that something have value, and we agree with the worth of that particular item is, whether it's physical or digital. We have to have agreement, and so you have a community that is saying, "Hey, we believe she knew um, she is worth X, and to prove it, we're going to invest in it." We're going to invest in it. We're going to put our money where our mouth at. And that's how you get value. That's how you get value whenever society or community agree that whatever society, cryptocurrency means dead man's currency. What the dead man's currency? I don't understand what you mean. I'm hard into X, Mr. Comment, man. Let me see if I can get these comments back up. I'm hard into XRP, but she has made some good funds lately and past XRP in some changes. Yes, and so that I mean, so remember Dogecoin, right? Dogecoin. Uh, she just passed Dogecoin, okay? Oh, all right. I see what you're saying, Leonard. My bad. Um, the thing about these coins when they have their runs is that we tend to forget that that there's going to be another Bitcoin. There's going to be another Dogecoin. There's going to be another Shib coin, right? So my philosophy is what mechanism? Cause like, I mean, Dogecoin, guys. To be honest, it was started off as a joke. It just is a meme coin, and she was created to surpass Dogecoin. So she was a meme coin, but they decided that they wanted their coin to have purpose, right? Because everybody's like, well, it's a meme coin and don't have any utilities. It's good for nothing. But when you read the wolf paper, man, they started off with a bang. Like they have like trillions of coins in circulations or whatever. The first thing they did, man, was donated it to well, they didn't donate it. Well, they started giving coins away, okay, to I want to say the co-founder of Ethereum, all right, and he put like X amount into a burn wallet, okay. He donated X amount to help COVID in India, right? So they started off just with a bang, just burning coins, right, donating coins, giving coins away, okay. But if you look, they have NFT project, okay. If you look, it's rumored that they want to come out with a game, so they're going to have burn mechanisms in place to help the coin grow. And to me, that's the difference between she and Dogecoin is that Dogecoin really didn't have a plan right out the gate, okay. So my thing is, when somebody say don't invest right now, you missed the boat. My thing is, man, don't listen to them, man. The best time to invest is today. Because again, if your money's just sitting in the bank, listen, listen, 1%, 3%, whatever your bank might give you in the savings account. Right now, you can do staking with Ethereum. All right. Go ahead, buy some Ethereum and just do staking. Staking means that you basically just taking it, putting it on the side, and you're not going to sell. You're not going to take profit off that amount of that you put in there. So you'll get 5% just in that. Let me see. Back to the chat, live chat. Where can you invest in all of these different coins? So you have to go to an exchange. So one of them is Coinbase, is what I use. Uh, Crypto.com is another exchange to where I use. Now, again, I'm not a professional. I'm still a novice. As I learn, I share. That's why we have these early morning conversations. But guys that's really into investing into altcoins and cryptocurrency or whatever, they really don't use the major exchanges. But it's a good way, right? It's a good way for you to get started by getting on one of these major exchanges, guys. So to me, I think I think this is a very exciting time because whenever you have runs like Shib or Dogecoin or whatever, it brings a lot of new people into the crypto space, and that just reinforced the value of the currency. Okay, so as a society, we are agreeing that hey, these digital coins have value. So don't allow people to tell you, man, that's a scheme. You're gonna lose your money or whatever. Man, it works the same way that the stock market works. Remember what it was what was the stock, GameStop and all of that, AMC and all of that. All right, a Reddit group decided that hey, we want to go against all these hedge fund people that's predicting and all of that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and we're going to raise the value of this stock. Wow, a community decided that hey, this stock is worth money, so they shot it up. What people said, well, man, I missed out on that run or whatever. Man, I still have some of the AMC stock. All right, it it's not always about when you get in. It's about how your portfolio look. Okay, it's not always about when you get in. It's about how your portfolio look. And if you can't lose the money, right, then don't invest it. Never invest something you can't lose. I'm gonna say that again for the people in the back to hear me. Never invest money you can't lose, man. Like this is not this is not gambling. This is not, oh man, I need to pay my mortgage next week. I only got $600 in my mortgage, $1,200. Let me go ahead and put my mortgage into this altcoin or Shibu or Bitcoin or Ethereum, Litecoin. Let me go ahead and put this money up in here, and hopefully by the end of the month it's been a double for me. Man, that's not how investing works. It's not how investing works. Now again, if you trading like day trading and you just predicting the markets, all right, then you making $50 here, $50 there, because you basically saying, hey, I'm gonna move money right here. I'm following the trends. I mean, let me draw my triangles right here. Let me see what's on the upswing. Let me see when it's going to dip. All right, boom, I'm going to invest. All right, when it's going to come back up. All right, boom, it's back up. Let me take my profits and go. And you're doing that every day. That's trading. Investing is, man, and I'm being repetitive because people coming in and out the live. Investing is, let me find a project. I'm talking about crypto. Let me find a project that I agree with. How you find a project? You just start Googling, guys. How you research, you go to their website and you read their white paper. Look at their philosophy of life. Look and see what they intend the coin to be used for. And then you decide whether or not this coin have a use in society. It's nothing wrong with a coin being popular. A lot of old school traders, they hate coins like Shib, all right? Shiba Inu. They hate coins like that. And the reason why is because they call it a pump coin. People hyping it up, people pumping it up. They want to see something that will sustain it. Now here's the thing. If you look on YouTube, a lot of these guys right now heads are smoking because they didn't get in early. Okay, they didn't get in early because to their credit, use fundamental sound trading principle, and they typically don't invest in what they call pump coins, right? Where people just hyping it and pumping it up. Now, me being a social media influencer, YouTuber, TikToker, Instagrammer, right? I absolutely love pump coins. I absolutely love coins to where you form a community. That's why it's called the Sheep Army. You form a community, right? You get them to buy in. My my personal belief is that Sheep is so I'm not gonna use the word famous, let's use the word viral. It's so viral at the time is because they got their community to buy in. The Shib Army, right? So they got us to identify with the coin, right? They got us to make look, they got us to feel as if we were special, right? They got us to believe the feeling that we're different. They give us buy-in. All right, hey, if you invest in this coin, this is what we're looking to do. This is what you're going to get in return. And once they invest into the community, once they got that investment going into their community, oh, these birds up here, man. I wish you guys can see this, man. Look like a horror movie. But I digress. Once they got people to buy into the community, boom. Though it's not fundamental trading, principles at play. But I love it when it go viral because it really shows you the power of people. Let's call it the Popeye chicken sandwich effect. People that didn't even eat chicken was going to get the Popeye chicken because they thought they was missing out on something. Think about that, guys. People that didn't even eat chicken was going and waiting in lines for hours. It has celebrities online live in line to get a Popeye sandwich. Why? Because that sandwich was able to generate an excitement. All right, generate an excitement around the product. Now, the reason why traditional traders don't like that is because what goes up must come down. And go back to my point. When you invest, you should have a strategy to hold for 5 years, right? You should have a strategy to hold for 5 years. If you're trading, then well, you're just looking to make money on the fringes. You know, that's the difference. So if people tell you, hey, look, I'm not buying, I'm not buying Shiba Inu because I missed out. That's not true, guys. You still can get in. That's not true. You still can get in. As long as there's a community of people, excuse me, that's willing to invest, it's going to continue to go up. It's going to continue to go up. Now, don't be scared if you see like a dip. You want to see a pullback, especially if you're looking to buy more. You want to see a pullback. Why? Because you got to realize is that you have people coming in that's investing that have the strategies that I'm. This is a long term hold. All right. Then you have new people that's coming in that's just looking to make money. So they might put $100, $200 into it. All right. And then they make $50 because they're not used to trading. They'll go ahead and they'll pull their profits, right? They'll pull their profit or they pull all their money, and then they go around bragging and say, "Look, I made it." Okay, so you're going to have corrections. It's not always going to be breaking records and stuff like that. You're going to, excuse me again, you're going to have a pullback to where people start taking profits. Okay, you're going to have that, and guess what? That just means that there's an opportunity for you because whenever it dips, buy low, buy low. Just have a strategy in place. So don't listen to everybody that's telling you not to invest. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm just telling you the strategies that I use. And even being fairly new to all of this, I've been somewhat successful in doing this. All right, with a little money. Okay, I started off with probably $600. Okay, I didn't triple that by now. I didn't triple that by now, and that just let me know that the potentials and these altcoins is there. The potentials in this digital currency is there, and more people are going into the digital space. I said this a couple of weeks ago on a live is that you guys really need to research NFTs. you really need to research the meta world. Okay, it's a totally new concept that more and more people are living in. That's why I always use the example with my son. My 8-year-old son said he was saving up money, doing chores around the house, you know, he said he wanted to save up to $80, not to buy a new pair of shoes, not to buy a toy or whatever. He was saving money up because he wanted to buy this package, $80. He wanted to buy this package in this game so he can get like some type of powers or new stuff, you know. And I was like, that don't make sense, son. Like, you buying that just to spend in the game that you already playing, and every other week he need V-Bucks. So people, and when I say people, I'm talking about in the digital space. People in the digital space is already planning for the next generation because they're conditioning our kids right now to live in that metal world, to live in that space, and already condition our kids right now to spend money in that space, buying these characters, right? Buying these characters, clothes and weapons and houses, and even in apps. Right now, you have apps that you might play on your phone when you got to buy certain things. All right, so people are already being conditioned to spend money in the metal world, and that's why it's important that you have the currency to spend down the line. A lot of old heads like myself, you know, we always gonna think the dollar is king, but that's not so, man. That's not so. I tell you, there's a revolution coming, and people just dismiss it. You know, like, nah, they ain't that, like Bitcoin. Nah, they ain't gonna never go nowhere or whatever. I done it. I done it, and look what happened. Look what happened, man. Bitcoin is worth what? One Bitcoin is worth what? What, 60 grand now? Back in the days, what, just 10 years ago, if that long, I told the story that people was buying pizza with Bitcoin. Like like 7 Bitcoins for one pizza. So that's just 10 years ago, man. Think about those individuals that had 7 Bitcoins to buy a pizza. How many Bitcoins you think they were sitting on? They're probably sitting on 100 Bitcoins, 300 Bitcoins. You know, think about now if they have 50 Bitcoins, how much that'll be worth? If they have 100 Bitcoins at 60,000 per coin, how much would that be worth, man? So don't listen to people whenever they tell you, "Oh, you missed the boat. Don't invest." It's never a bad time to invest. Can you invest into a bad project? Yes, you can. That's why you do your research. But me personally, again, I'm not a financial advisor. Me personally, man, I don't see nothing wrong with investing to Shib Inu right now because, it only is gonna get better from here if they stay fundamentally sound and they, continue to cater to their community. They continue to cater to their community, and they continue to put ideas out there because they have a lot of coins, Shiba coins in circulation. They continue to put ideas out there about burn projects. They're gonna keep going to the moon. So my recommendation, you know, my opinion, you know what they say about opinion, everyone have one. My opinion is that you look to see when they have dips, and then buy it right there, okay, and then to come back up, then you're gonna have a profit margin. You might not have the same profit that you would have had if you would have got in when it first rolled out, but that's with anything. It's never too late to get in. It's never too late to get in. Just be careful on the money you put in. I just want to reiterate that you never want to invest money that you can't lose. So, for example, you don't have to put in $5,000. You don't have to put in $30,000. Look, you can start investing with $1. You can start investing with $20. You can start, like, there's coins and stuff you can buy you can invest in, right? Just getting a sense of how to invest, just getting a sense of how the markets work, just getting a sense of, how to research a cryptocurrency, a altcoin, a digital product. Just start somewhere. Start somewhere. And you never know by the end of the day, you might be an expert. That's why I'm telling people, if you get in now, if you get in now and you start learning about these digital products, right? And you start learning technical analysis, right? 5 years from now, 10 years from now, when more and more people come on mainstream, like I'm telling you, they're conditioning people right now, video games and stuff right there without kids. So my 8-year old son, uh, 10 years from now, is going to be 18. So he's going to be a young man. 10 years from now, he's going to be 18, a young man. The only thing, the majority of his life, he knew how to buy things in the meta world, digital space, right? The majority of his life, he grew up buying stuff in the digital space. So by the time he turned 18, he's going to be used or conditioned to using digital currency. It's going to be more mainstream because he's already familiar with the digital world. So digital currency will not be a big deal for him by the time he gets 18. So if I start today, in 10 years from now, then the 18-year-old or that whatever, you know, is probably going to seek my advice or come to me to get coins or learn about coins or whatever, because then he'll be just starting his financial journey around that age, 18, 19, 20. The kids should start to learn even earlier than that, should start to learn, financial principles, okay? So you're getting young people that's already been conditioned, you know, to know about digital space, and you're an expert in it at this time, which anything that have the word expert behind it comes with what? A charge. So you can make money just knowing how to trade in the digital world, whether it be NFTs, whether it be cryptocurrency, you can make money, guys. Listen, I know I sound like I'm beating a dead horse, but as an individual, you have to decide whether or not you are going to put stuff forward to better your life. I said this earlier. People who make money have a different mindset. People who make money have a different mindset than the majority of society, because the majority of the people just want to be entertained. Hey guys, give me a thumbs up as you come in. I'm about to hit a bad sale area. As always, you already know the drill. If you catch us early in the morning on our drive, if I hit that area, guys, I'm probably gonna go down for like 30 seconds or a minute. Just keep hitting refresh till I come back up, right? But people have people who make money have a different mindset. They seek to improve themselves. And speaking of improving yourself, look in the description of the video. You're going to find my video course, guys, on how to sell hotspots. My students that buy the course, some of them make anywhere from $5,000, $7,000, $10,000 a month selling internet. Basically, we just show you the different methods of how you can sell internet. That's the course that can help improve you. Remember, I always say you only go as far as your hustle take you. So you got to have the drive. And also, the one that I recommend is Six Figure Journeys. If you go ahead and you check out a video called Six Figure Journeys, man, that's really going to show you how you can start with nothing and make six figures in 1 year. Okay. I use my wife and myself as a case study. Bad credit, uh, foreclosures, repossessions, divorce, student loans, how we was able to overcome all of that. I lay all of that out in Six Figure Journeys. All the documentations is there for how to get things off your credit, how to repair your credit, right? And that's just one module. That's just one part of the course. The second part of the course is really show you how you can have no skills at all and how you can get. Do you use the Robinhood app? I do not. How you get can get skills and get certified by Google. And after you get certified by Google for free, well, you can bring that certification. I show you where you can bring that certification and get people to pay you. Okay, I literally show you where to go and put that certification on the platforms and have people reach out to you to provide that service. And then the last module, Six Figure Journeys, is basically just showing you what I'm doing currently to make money. Okay, and what I'm looking to do next year around this time, something called Subject 2. Subject 2 is basically buying homes from people that have a distressed mortgage, and you don't have to go to the bank, and you can turn those homes to Airbnbs, or you can turn them homes to rental properties. So Six Figure Journeys, guys, if you make the $100 investment in yourself, literally $100 literally will get you to making six figures plus. You just follow the blueprint. It's right there. It's right there. So check that out. That's in the description of the video. I'm really big on self-help. I'm really big on self-development. I'm really big in taking risks. You know, that's the thing that separates us from the rest of the people in society. People are always talking about what they want and what they're gonna get one day, but they never put forth effort to get it. People always dreaming, right? Hear me out. People always dreaming. Man, that's a nice house. I'm gonna get me a house like that one day. That's a nice vehicle. I'm gonna get me a vehicle like that one day. Then they go to their 9 to 5. Guess what? If you're on your 9 to 5, if you working a 9 to 5, nothing wrong with working a 9 to 5. I've done it for years, all right? It wasn't until I decided that, hey, I want to be in control of my own destiny. Scariest thing in my life is to say, all right, I'm going to walk away, in my case, forced out from this cozy 9 to 5, all right, to where, excuse me, I'm getting by in Louisiana. It's pretty good money. I'm getting by, right? I walk away. I'm tired of, you know, depending on this organization getting funding, depending on when the grant cycles are going to come around. All right, I'm tired of exchanging my time for money when I'm far more valuable to the company than I'm getting paid. So the scariest thing in my life was to, go ahead, walk off, and you know, started a consulting company. All right, started a consulting company, and it was scary because I had to go out, and now I had to eat what I kill. I had to go out and I had to hunt, and it was scary. But here's the thing: I now control my destiny. No one else. I now control my destiny. I decide how much I get paid. So when I started my consulting company, how much do I pay myself? Right? That's the first question. How much do I pay myself? Well, it got to be feasible to the market. How much do you value your time? Okay. The first thing I did was, all right, $100 an hour. $100 an hour. Where you get that number from? Well, I get that number from this. Is that in the past I work with consultants and they charge anywhere from 150 to 250. All right. I have a new company. I think I think my skill set can help this university or this foundation, right? I can train their people to be more successful in their endeavors. $100. My first contract, guys. My first contract was $65,000. And guess what that contract dictated? $65,000, right? Getting paid just from that contract anywhere from five, because I bill them anywhere from the lowest I made was 3,000. Uh, and it's based off the invoices that I send them. So basically, working two hours a day, right, at my leisure, training their point person, and producing certain training videos for them, guys, the lowest I made in the month for them was 3,000. It's usually 5,000, $6,000 a month based on how I invoice them. So I basically do like 2 hours a day. And if I want more money, then boom, I go ahead and I invoice for more, Uh, and I just invoice until the 65,000 is gone out of the contract, and then I see if it have a new contract. In the meantime, I'm going to dedicating 2 hours. Okay, I'm going to dedicating 2 hours, on average to that contract. So that give me leverage to go out and say, hey, look, I'm working with this foundation. I have this contract with this foundation. This is what I'm doing. I now have a portfolio because I got a client, and this client is they're a big deal in this state. Okay, and so now I landed on a panel, working with a group that's funded through Rockefeller, and they needed my expertise, to help them design a grant. Hear me out. Pay me $3,500, okay, for literally, I want to say, man, 8 hours at the most. 8 hours at the most over 2 weeks. No, I'm gonna say no, 2 months. About 10 hours in a 2 month period of time to help design a grant. All right, to help design a grant. So that was the first agreement. The second, after I work with them to help to design a grant, the second part is, all right, distribution of the grant. Help us find people to give this $1,000,000 to. So I think it's like 12 groups we ended on, deciding, to interview or whatever. And so now we're currently in the phase to where I'm literally at probably 6 hours, and probably gonna be wrapping up in another month. So altogether, I might be 12 hours into this project, which was another $3,500 just to help them decide on where to spend the money, where to spend $1,000,000. All right, how to allocate the money to the groups, interviewing the groups, making sure that the groups fall within the guidelines that were set out by me and the design team. So we designed the grant for the Rockefeller Group. We designed the grant, okay, and now we're in the allocation point to where we're going to see, who's going to get the money. All right, $1,000,000. Think about that. Somebody literally paid me $7,000, $7,000 based on my value, based on my input. Listen, I'm not writing anything. I'm not putting together any packages. I'm not making any spreadsheets. I'm literally getting on a Zoom or getting on a phone call. All right, using my expertise in the nonprofit world. All right, um, and giving them my advice. And the whole time, somebody else on the other end is taking that information, and they're putting the information together. They're putting it into a package. I'm just getting paid to give them my ideas. That's what I'm trying to tell you guys, is that stop exchanging time for money and start giving value. All right. Once you give value, then you get compensated for it. Once you give value, then you get compensated for it. That's why I mentioned earlier that when I decided to walk away from that every 2 week paycheck, and and had to get the mentality that I got to eat what I kill. I just go out there and get it. Just go out there and get it. You got to put yourself in rooms with people, and the first thing somebody says, well, how how do you come across? In my case, I use, for example, when you're a consultant, how do you come across the client? Before I became a consultant, I already had a relationship with these people. A lot of things you're doing now currently, you already have relationships with the people. But your relationship, you're using your relationship to make someone else's business profitable. Just think about that, man. Think about that. You don't have to be a suit. You don't have to be a suit. I'm gonna give you the basic principle. Let's say you work at McDonald's, right? Let's say you work at the cash register at McDonald's. There's gonna be a certain customer or customers that you're gonna become acquainted with. And after a while, they're gonna have a little conversation with you or how you doing today, how your family doing, or whatever. They're gonna have a little conversation with you. So you might have several customers that just like your personality. All right. They after a while is gonna look forward to coming to McDonald's just to see you. And if you're not there, you go back to work and they'll be like, hey, Mr. Johnson came, he asked about you. Or you work at another place, all right, and you serve tables, you're a waiter or whatever. You're gonna get certain customers that's gonna tip you better. When you're not there, they're gonna be like, hey, Mr. Johnson came and asked about you, right? So you literally is using your personality to make. They're coming back there. Yeah, they're coming to get the food, but they're really coming back there because they enjoy the atmosphere that you create with your personality. So you already have people that's drawn to you. So me, I already had people that was drawn to me. I was already working with these nonprofits and these foundations, right? I put myself in different meetings. I'm big on self-development. You know, uh, you know, I was just getting paid to go and be part of that environment, and I build relationships along the way. So whenever I went on my own, started my consulting agency, the first thing they wanted to know was, well, hey, Donna, where you been? What you doing? And like, hey, I don't work with them anymore. This is what I'm doing. In my case, I'm irreplaceable. They're like, oh man, we really need you to work on this project. Well, here it is. So we can work something out. She'll make contract. Well, you have a contract? No, I don't have a contract. I never did a contract before because I'm just getting started. All right, because we have a relationship. There. Listen to me, guys. Because we have a relationship, they're like, well, look, let me get with my financial team and let's see if we can draw a contract up, and then you look over and have whoever you need to look over it. Okay, what do you want in the contract? The reason why I'm sorry about that, man. I got a phone call, man. Each time I get a phone call, it's going to throw me off. But as I was saying, based on my relationship, I was able to get that. You guys already have relationships. You're just not leveraging your relationships. You're not leveraging your relationships. You already have a skill set. You're just not leveraging your skill set because we've been conditioned to think that, hey, uh, we've been conditioned to think that, hey, I absolutely need this job. Nah, I'm the first to tell people you gotta fund the dream. So I'm not telling you to walk off your job. I'm telling you that while you're on your job, look around, see how the joint works. See how they run the joint. And then you take your skill set and your knowledge and say, you know what? I want to do something on my own, and you build off of that. But everything starts with relationships, man. Everything starts with relationships. But look, go ahead, turn on your notifications. 1 o'clock Central Time or 1 p.m. Central Time today. I'm going to drop the review of Clutch TV. Look in the description of the video. Check out Clutch TV, guys. I'm going to show you more in a couple of hours. Also, check out my video courses, man. Some of you guys in the morning sleeping on the video courses. And how I know, because I be looking at your names in the comment sections, all right? And you're not a student yet. So go ahead and sign up. Make that investment in yourself, man. When I tell you that it's changing my student lives and opening their eyes and opening up opportunities to them, it's doing it. It's doing it for me. It's doing it for them. It can do it for you. It's your boy taking the bathroom till next time. Peace. Don't